cut this out. Hello, welcome back. I'm LQ, and this is more Cuphead. So last time we left off, we had just finished beating the bee, and now we're gonna move on. I know I said I was gonna go to the left, but we're actually gonna go here first, and we're gonna fight this guy. I don't know his name. I just skipped over it and should have read it, but he is the giant ship, and I actually am in the wrong setup to do him. Whoops. I'm gonna have to back out, I think, because I need to have. Actually, I probably can do it with this. Yeah, that works. And you gotta avoid these. So, I ended up practicing this, which is great and awesome. I didn't practice it with the short shot, but now that I have the short shot, it works out just as well. On my other account, I don't actually have the same exact setup as I do here with the weapons and power-ups. On my other account, I have a lot more power-ups because I thought those were going to be more important than the guns. And boy, was I wrong. But as soon as we get past this point, so this boss in particular uses that locking mechanic that they tell you about in the beginning of the game, and you're like, why would I ever want to lock my position? And this is exactly why, is because you have a boss that is like you can't hit his boat. His boat doesn't count as a spot you can hit, nor does the thing up there. That doesn't count either. So you can't truly hit those places. Oh, there's a shark. That's fine. I can just stand here. Shark's pretty easy to avoid. Just kind of stand here. And then I'll go up here and I'll shoot him here with the thingy, because why not? And then boop, boop. And then more shooting him like this. So yeah, basically it's just this. It's actually, once you learn how to do it, it's really not that bad. This is the bad part, is when he starts shooting out these things mixed in with this. The first, like, 15 times I must have played through with that, I totally couldn't figure it out. But basically, anytime he's about to shoot at you, you need to be out of the way. And I'm actually, don't think I'm going to get this one, yeah. But basically, you just got to keep avoiding it. It's like super weird too, because you don't think about having to avoid the cannon, and he goes at a rhythmic pace. It's very like set what pace he goes at, but it's very like difficult to predict. You don't even have to predict it. It's just hard to get into that rhythm that he's in, because his rhythm, you got so many other things going on that you need to avoid, and just adding that in. It's not like everything has a rhythm to it. It's that part though does. So it's not like that's like, technically I guess it's detecting you, and that's why it's shooting at you. You know, where if like I was in the air the majority, like if I was in the air the whole time, I could probably end up just avoiding him completely, but whatever. Not the point. The point is that some of these are really tough and some of these are not. But basically you just want to... I almost got hit by that just because I was staring at it. Basically, if they call the guy going forward, you want to go all the way back, shoot them all off, and then basically come to the forward and wait for him to shoot that pink thing. And once he shoots that pink thing, you can just kind of avoid it. You can still shoot at him if you want. Like, I could be using the chaser shot, but I don't see the need for it, to be absolutely honest. That squid kind of sucks. That squid, if he gets ink on you, the screen comes darker. I might accidentally show it off. I don't want to show it off. It's not necessarily harder to do the moves either. It's just like more of an obstacle in your way. But yeah, so if I just sit here and shoot him with these, I should be able to get through pretty quick. Yeah, so now we're into this phase, and this is probably the hardest phase, I would say, is the cannonball. I'm gonna call it the cannonball phase because he shoots cannonballs at you. It's probably the cannonball phase because you really can't sit up there and just kind of shoot at him like how you were in the first two phases, because there's just no good way to avoid him. And like I just took damage there, and I took it on purpose because I couldn't avoid him. Let's see if we can do enough damage here to get out of this phase, though. I hate this phase. It's my least favorite phase. The next phase is actually pretty simple. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Oh, that was some sick movement by me. I forgot to look at the guy, too. Ah, here we go. Cool. So this phase is super easy, in retrospect. So if you just kind of chill out down here, pretty much everything avoids you, and you can just keep shooting your chaser at it. Actually, I might be able to finish this off pretty quick. It's all going to depend on that top guy. Sorry, my dog was barking, and I was concerned because my dog doesn't normally bark. But yeah, so he's super simple when you get to that last phase. You just got to stay down and keep shooting the chaser at him. Give me 1 second, guys. I got to go check on my dog. Alright, I'm back. Sorry. My dog was barking at other dogs, but it was very, violent. So I want to go check on it. Oh, I got the Captain Brainy Beard Soul contract. Okay. So yeah, so that happens, and you get this bridge now. And then we can go into this running gun, or we can go talk to this turtle. You boys think your situation is a multicolored mess, don't you? But what if I told you there was a way to see in shades of gray? A way that only passive platformers would be able to perceive. Would you, violent little mugs, believe me if I told you that? I wonder. So yeah, if you go through the whole game, I'm not sure if there's a restart to do it, but if you go through the whole game without killing anything, which is, I know, right? Aside from having to shoot all the running guns and stuff without killing anybody, you get this cool grayscale version of the game. I'm not doing it because it's different. I could turn my colors off on my screen and I get the same effect, so hard to do that. So this running gun I hate. I think it's awful. I've done it once, just once, because it is so difficult. I don't like it. I think there could have been way better ways to do this running gun. I had to do this running gun when I was playing. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm playing the controller a little too high. It's probably got all those clicks in there. I played through. I had to play through this running gun on my other account because I couldn't get past the B without having the spread shot. On my other account, I didn't have the spread shot. I was a mistake. Those were all mistakes. I didn't have the spread shot, so I had to get the 5 coins from this place to get the spread shot so I could beat the B, so I could practice things on the other side. So because of that, I had to, I inherently had to do the other ones. And I was like, well, that's at least practice for those ones, so I can just, play those stages today. So why not, right? I'm actually going to wait for the crab to come back. These flying fish are hilarious, by the way. When I first saw them, I was like, that is unreal how, closely they resemble actual flying fish and stuff just the concept of a flying fish. That's not what they look like. That's not what they do. This crab right here, he is the worst. He is the worst. Maybe he's probably a lobster more than a crab. But if you keep shooting at him, eventually he goes away. Sweet. So you don't need to do that. You can just do that and then jump over. Yeah, I played this stage a lot. trying to get it down packed so I could just, so I could do it pretty well. This part really got me at first. But yeah, because I did it already. So yeah, you gotta keep shooting, you gotta keep hitting this guy. So that you gotta keep shooting out stuff. So that way you can, you gotta keep hitting the thing and shooting out stuff so that way you can keep, getting through the stage. So like there's these giant glaciers ahead, which you don't notice until you actually fail and hit one into one. And when that happens, it is terrible because there's nowhere for else you to go. Oh, come on! I jumped out of the way of that. I'm so upset. I was right at the end. But yeah, so you gotta just keep shooting things. Ah, man, that was such a fucked up mistake. And it was all me, too, because I could have just easily just jumped over it, and I didn't. Well, I thought I did. I'm gonna restart, because that's not gonna be enough health for me to get through the end. But, like, just, like, I can't sometimes, you know? Fucking... So, like, things like this, so maybe I should consider getting the, extra health for the running guns, because the running guns... You know, the running guns, I don't really need the disappear, reappear. Like, it's nice that I have it. But I really just need the dash. I just need the distance that the dash gives me. And I'm still gonna get that regardless. I mean, yeah, it's nice that I can kind of disappear and reappear through obstacles like that. But unless I'm actively using it, which I'm really not in this stage, I jump over one actual thing, and that's about it. I mean, like, even there, like, I could have avoided that if I shot the thing right, and I just didn't. So, you know. Actually, I'm gonna jump out and I'm gonna switch that. I'm gonna switch to having the extra heart for this running gun. Maybe that'll actually help me out. I'm not really sure. That's not what I wanted. I wanted here. Extra heart. Perfect. So you can actually get 2 extra hearts if you keep buying stuff. Eventually 2 extra hearts show up, but it greatly decreases your damage. Yeah, so I'm just trying to remember. So I'm gonna have to kill this guy now, because I would phase through him before, so I have to kill him now. But that's not atrocious, especially seeing as I can probably just do... Now, let me restart. I'm gonna run through the first part with this thing, because I think this will kill... Yeah, that's gonna do better killing that guy, I think. These flying fish are really the problem I'm having right now, because they're just kind of in the way. There we go. Perfect. So I got hurt there, but I think I would have gotten hurt there regardless. Now I'm just playing sloppily. That's what that big problem is right there. Wow, I haven't actually seen his dashing animation pretty much since the start of the game. Pretty much since I could switch over to having the not... Oh wow, that was really close. Boop. And we got that. I like that we can infinitely dash too. Like, I mean, like, we can't dash into a dash, but we can, you know, dash and then do whatever. So I am going to switch back to this, so I can keep avoiding bubbles. And that clam thing. Oh, come on! That's upsetting. I didn't see the shrimp coming at me. But yeah, I think this method will work. Man, I really wish I had just avoided that certain jump at the beginning, and then it would have been great. Come on, fish. Why am I trying to kill the fish? Let's just kill these things. These barnacles. Alright, that's what they are. They look like barnacles. Come on, fish. Get out of here, fish. Perfect, I got rid of the barnacle. And I got rid of that. And goodbye, use. Perfect. Yeah, so that locking mechanism I was talking about in the last one, I think it's C on the keyboard, and it's right. It's my right button. I mapped it. I either mapped it to right button or it's mapped to right button. God damn. So you can do these crab things, or you can just kind of jump over them. Oh, cool. All right, because I have 4 health now, so I have 1 extra hit, which means I really suck because I got hurt. Because I died before with the extra health. Wow, I really, I'm awful at this stage, huh? Oh, that makes sense, because I fucked that dash up the first time, and now I fucked it up this time. Alright, well, the extra health is helping, so... I don't know why I keep shooting. That's probably one of my problems, is that I keep shooting. And I don't need to be. And jump over the bubble, and jump onto this. Oh, come on, I got it! Oh, and I stayed alive for that whole thing too, and I was got hit by the bubble. Oh, that was impressive. I think that's impressive. Okay, I got through it. That was like the weirdest thing. I'm gonna show it in. I didn't say anything during it, but my brain freaked out for a minute. The invincibility thing is really weird. I turned it on because I wanted to try it out, and I actually went and I bought the coffee power-up because I was having such a hard time getting through that level. And I guess I just really needed like a second away from it. But anyway, I was having such a hard time with it that I went and I bought it, and I wanted to try it out at the end there. And I did. And it was just like... It was weird. Like, I didn't expect it to be the way it was. It, like, had an animation before it. I thought it was just going to turn me invincible, and it didn't. It just had an animation, and then it turned me invincible, and then I didn't know where I was, so I fell off the map, but I was invincible, so it didn't matter. So let's help out this girl in the mausoleum, and then we will call it a day. Oop. I'm going to see if I can get 4 in a row, too. It seems like the place it would happen. If I can get 4 parries in a row, but it's not seeming to give it to me. I just don't know what happens. Maybe it's... What are you? Ah, that would have been it. That would totally be it if I was gonna get 4. 3, 4. Nothing happened. Well, what a bummer. Maybe it's like, because it's in here, it knows you're already gonna get 4, so it's not counting it. Or like that here is easiest to get 4, so it's not gonna count it. Who knows? That was definitely 4. Yeah, that wasn't really that hard. Magic Lord, that's my achievement at the bottom if you can't read it. I'm assuming it's because it's the last one. Thank goodness you came by. Those lousy ghosts and... Those lousy ghosts had me, but good that time, I can speak, I swear. Here's the last magical super art I was able to find for you. Well, time for me to take a powder, good luck. I thought it said a power. It's like a power. I thought she was gonna say a power nap, and then it said a powder. Cool, I was like, where's the music for that? Cool. So that is, the maneuvers your spirit and body, simulate for maximum damage. So, I don't actually know what that does. Well, we'll keep to the energy beam. We're gonna change back to the smoke bomb, and we'll keep those on for now because I don't know particularly where we're gonna go next. But we will end the episode here. So if you guys like this episode, give it a like. If you dislike this episode, give it a dislike. Don't forget, comment, subscribe, hit the bell icon if you want daily updates on the videos. And I will see you in the next episode.